Hi guys, this is Mrs. Pikarski and I'm back with our very last chapter of Junie B. Jones and a Little Monkey Business. So this is chapter 9, this is our last chapter, and in our last chapter, chapter 8, Junie B finally realized that her baby brother isn't really a monkey, and so now we're going to see what happens in our last chapter. Chapter 9 is called Pigs and Ducks and Stuff. So, it says, Principal went into room 9 with me. Then he clapped his giant hands together. Boys and girls, may I please have your attention, he said. I would like to explain what happened during show and tell today. It's about Junie B. Jones and her new baby brother. Just then that mean Jim jumped right up out of his chair. He's not a monkey, is he? He shouted very loud. I knew it. I knew he wasn't a monkey. I made a big fist at him. Oh boy, not a good idea, she said. How would you like this up your nose, you big mean Jim? I hollered. Not a good idea. The principal frowned at me, and so I smiled. That guy's not very nice, I said nicely. After that, the principal took a big breath. Boys and girls, there's a good reason why Junie B told you that her baby brother was a monkey, he said. Yeah, it was all my Grandma Miller's fault, I interrupted. Ooh, we've talked about that. Interrupt, that means, right, we talk over somebody. We don't let them finish what they're talking about. I interrupted because she told me that my brother was a little monkey. Only she didn't mean he was a real little monkey. She just meant he was cute. Only who knew that dumb thing? Principal made another frown at me. Then he talked some more. You see, boys and girls, he said, sometimes adults say things that can be very confusing to children. Like, what if you heard me talking about a lucky duck? You might think I was talking about a real live duck, but a lucky duck just means a lucky person. Right, said Mrs. When we call someone a busy bee, we don't mean he's a real bee. We just mean he's a hard worker. Hey, I just thought of another one, I said, very excited. A dumb bunny isn't a real live bunny either. It's just a plain old dumb guy. Then my friend Lucille raised her hand. I've got one too, she said. Sometimes my Nana calls my daddy a couch potato. Only he's not a real potato. He's just a lazy bum. Yeah, and I'm not a big pig, said my new friend Ricardo, but my mom says I eat like one. After that, a whole bunch of other kids said they eat like pigs too. Only a boy named Donald said he eats like a horse. And Crybaby William said he eats like a bird. Sometimes people say that when they don't eat very much, like that you're eating like a bird. You don't eat a whole lot. Just then, it was time for the bell to ring, and so me and Principal said bye to each other, and I went to my seat. Ooh. Then I gave Lucille back her red chair, and she was very nice to me. I'm sorry that your brother isn't a real monkey, Junie B, she said. Thank you, Lucille, I said. I'm sorry that your dad isn't a real potato, too. After that, the bell rang for us to go home, and so me and Lucille and that Grace held hands and we walked outside together. Only then a very wonderful thing happened, and it's called I heard my mother's voice. Junie B, over here, honey. Daddy and I are over here. Then I looked in the parking lot and I saw her, and so I run to her speedy quick, and then me and Mother hugged and hugged because I hadn't seen her for a very whole day. Then my daddy got out of the car and he had a little yellow blanket in his hands. And guess what was in that thing? My new baby brother, that's what. He was very teeny and pinkish, except his head had a lot of black hair on it, so I touched it and it felt like fuzzy. Just then Ricardo walked by and he saw my teeny brother. Cool hair, he said. I smiled very big. I know it, Ricardo. And guess what else? He doesn't even smell like PU. And here's a picture. So you can see Junie B with her new baby brother, and there's her friend Ricardo walking by. It says, after that, I got in the car and I told Mother about Lucille's locket. And she said maybe I could get a locket too. and I could put my brother's teeny head in there. Yes, and I would also like some pink high tops, please, I said, very polite. Maybe, said Mother. Oh boy, I said, because maybe doesn't mean no, that's why. And so then I lifted up the blanket and I peeped at my baby brother one more time. So what do you think of him, Junie B? Said Mother. I smiled very big. I think he's the cutest little monkey I ever saw. And then Mother laughed and I laughed too. That's the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed that Junie B. Jones book. Maybe we'll do some other books next week. I hope you guys are doing well at home. I hope you guys enjoyed this book as much as I did, and hope you have a good day. See you guys